So students, today we discuss the next point, the structure of the cyanobacteria, yeah, we can say the structure of the BZA cell. So we are discussed the earlier the structure of the cyanobacteria is similar to the eubacteria. Clearly, the structure because those algae where you got cyanophyceae member, it means those algae are similar to the bacterial structure. They are replaced into the algae to the Monera, and these are known as the cyanobacteria, and they are known as the blue-green algae. Clear? So the structure is similar to eubacteria, but in particular eubacteria they are similar to the gram-negative bacteria. We had discussed the earlier eubacteria on the basis of cell wall. The bacteria are two type, positive and negative. The cyanobacteria are similar to the gram-negative bacteria. Clear? So the structure of the BZA cyanobacteria is similar to the gram-negative bacteria. Gram-negative bacteria contain two wall type of the cell wall. Outer cell wall made of the lipopolysaccharide and another made up of the peptidoglycan. The same thing here. The cell wall of the BZA is two layered. The cell wall of BZA is two layered, and BZA is surrounded by the mucilage sheet. BZA is surrounded by a mucilage sheet. Each BZA cell are covered with a covering, that is a mucilage sheet, and BZA is surrounded by the mucilage sheet. The sheet is made up of the pactic acid. This sheet is made up of the pactic acid. It is a mucopolysaccharide, known as the mucopolysaccharide. You can say BZA cell contain the gas vacuole. It is very important factor. The differentiation between the eubacteria and cyanobacteria. It contain the gas vacuole that produce the buoyancy. Due to the presence of this vacuole, it float into the water. Clear? But in eubacteria, the any cell membrane bound organelles is absent. But in cyanobacteria, it is the gas vacuole present, and gas vacuole are covered with a layer covering that known as the tonoplast. It means a vacuole are covering with a layer with a membrane. That membrane is known as the tonoplast membrane. So that is the exception of the eubacteria. The rhizophore material means RFM of the BZA is made two types, alpha and beta granules. We can say in cyanobacteria the rhizophore material in the form of the granules, and these granules are two type, the alpha granule and beta granule. Alpha granule is known as the cyanophycean starch. Alpha granule means starch. We can say in cyanophyceae member the starch granules are known as the alpha granules, and the fat droplet oil contained is known as the beta granule. So alpha granule the cyanophycean starch, and beta granule is the fat droplets. It's very important for question, particular exam. Clear? Alpha granule and beta granule. Clear? Alpha cyanophycean starch and beta for the oil fat droplets. Clear? The cyanobacteria, next one, cyanobacteria may be symbiotic or non-symbiotic. It's very important factor, because cyanobacteria may be symbiotic or non-symbiotic. We discussed the symbiotic non-symbiotic means those are associated with the another organism, that are maybe plant or animal, the other organism known as the symbiotic, and those are not attached with another organism and they are free living, that known as the asymbiotic form. So some of the member of the cyanophyceae are represent the both conditions, symbiotic or non-symbiotic, like the nostoc and avena. These are the present in the symbiotic form or non-symbiotic form. Clear? So first we discuss the symbiotic cyanobacteria. The symbiotic cyanobacteria means those are associated with another organism. Cyanobacteria are associated with another organism, similar to the rhizobium with the root nodules. So these bacteria are cyanobacteria are nostoc and avena. We have discussed two, the nostoc and avena. Nostoc are present in the Anthocyanous thallus. Anthocyanous is a bryophytes, and their thallus contain a cavity inside the thallus, and these thallus inside the cavity, mucilage cavity, are contain the nostoc colonies. We can say the nostoc is the symbiotic form inside the anthocyanthus, and second the Anabaena, the Cycas chloride root. Cycas is a gymnosperm plant and it contain a rootless root that known as the chloride root, and these chloride root contain the Anabaena as a symbiotic form. So nostoc, Anabaena both are the symbiotic form. Nostoc, Anabaena, nostoc, Anthocyanthus, Anabaena, Cycas, chloride root. Anthocyanthus is a bryophyte and Cycas is a gymnosperm plant. Clear? The main function of the symbiotic bacteria, it means cyanobacteria to N2 fixation. The main function कौन सा होता है इसका? For the N2 fixation, nitrogen fixation. In some bacteria, the cyanobacteria, the specialized cell present in the N2 fixation. Specialized cell are present in the nitrogen fixation, and it is a modified cell, so it is known as heterocyst. It is known as a heterocyst. We are making diagram like this. This is a colony, we can say, of the nostoc. It's a nostoc colony, and a mucilage coupling are present of these colony. Clear? These are the cells, and in these cells, few cells are represent like this structure. This is the cells. These are the splice cell. It is a normal cell. These are the splice cell known as the heterocyst. These are the splice cells, and these cells are known as heterocyst cell because they are capable to the nitrogen fixation. So we can say they are specialized cell. It means in cyanobacteria some cells are the splice cell, and these cells are contain the particular genes for the fixation of the nitrogen. So these cells are known as heterocyst cell. Clear? The question is which one cells are responsible for the nitrogen fixation in the cyanobacteria? Example is heterocyst. Clear? The discovery of the nitrogen fixation in BZA by the PKD scientists, they have discovered the BZA represent the nitrogen fixation, and the detailed study of the N2 fixation by Professor R.N. Singh. And then there are two questions for medical exam: who discovered the nitrogen fixation in the BZA at the PKD, and who discovered a detailed study of the nitrogen fixation and mechanism of nitrogen fixation in the cyanobacteria at Professor R.N. Singh. Clear? Here the two another member of the bacteria, the Allosira and Oscitoria. Are fix the nitrogen in the paddy field, but these are the asymbiotic form, not symbiotic. They are the free living asymbiotic form. Both are the asymbiotic, but they are fix the nitrogen. Clear? Next, the asymbiotic cyanobacteria. We are discussing the asymbiotic cyanobacteria. These are the free living bacteria, and they are free living inside the soil. They are not symbiotic with any other organism. And these are the nostoc, Anabaena, Oscitoria. They are the nostoc, Anabaena, Oscitoria example of the asymbiotic bacteria. Clear? So, nostoc, Anabaena both are the symbiotic and both are asymbiotic. It means nostoc, Anabaena cyanobacteria are combined with join with the particular host, and then they are joined and attached with the symbiotic form, and then they are, if not available of these plants, they are not symbiotic form. Clear? Then cyanobacteria, generally we can say the cyanobacteria are the filamentous, unicellular or colonial form. There are three types of the thallus structure present in the cyanobacteria: filamentous, colonial or unicellular form. Generally we give the example, the unicellular form, the spirulina. Spirulina is known as a rich source of protein originating in the single cell protein. It is known as the single cell protein and short form SCP. SCP. Spirulina is also known as the space algae because it is utilized for the space scientists as a food. Second is the filamentous is Oscillatoria. Oscillatoria is a filamentous cyanobacteria, and colonial form in the Anabaena and nostoc. They are the colonial form and they are covered with a mucilage sheet. Clear? The cytoplasm of the BGA, the cytoplasm of BGA is divided. A BGA cell, the cytoplasm is divided into two parts. The first one is the peripheral and second is the central cytoplasm. Peripheral cytoplasm, the outside, and it is contain thylakoids and the chlorophyll pigment. Okay? And due to the presence of this pigment, they represent the photosynthesis. Because we have discussed that the cyanobacteria, the first algae, first cells, those are the photosynthetic. Clear? So peripheral, the known as the chromoplasm, because the thylakoid are present, chlorophyll pigment are present, and the ribosome are present, and the central cytoplasm, the nucleosome, we can say cytoplasm and nucleoid present, incipient nucleus. Incipient nucleus are present inside the central part, that known as the centroplasm. So we have divided the cell into two parts: the peripheral cytoplasm with the pigments and thylakoids and ribosome, and the centroplasm with the incipient nucleus and ribosome. Another is the Ascleria. Ascleria is a cyanobacteria, a filamentous cyanobacteria, and it can survive in the hot water spring. It can survive the hot water spring, and this value of this temperature of this water is about the 80 degree centigrade, more than 80 degree centigrade, about the 80 degree and more than 80 degree centigrade temperature. The Ascleria is alive in normal conditions. So question is, how it is possible they are surviving the height in this temperature, in hot temperature and in hot survive areas. So example is, the answer is that they are tolerate the high temperature due to the presence of the homopolar bonds in the protein. What is the reason? Similar reason like as Archaeobacteria. Archaeobacteria contain the homopolar bond in their membrane structure. So here the Ascleria are survive in a hot spring water because they have the homopolar bond, their protein. Clear? And due to the presence of the homopolar bond, they can survive in the high temperature. Next one we discuss the reproduction. What is the reproduction? To make the progeny there, that known as the reproduction. And generally we can say unicellular organism, algae, cyanobacteria are the unicellular organism. So they are reproduced by the binary fission. Generally they are reproduced by the binary fission, and filamentous BGA are produced by the fragmentation. Like as Oscillatoria, filamentous break and each fragment or make a new organism. So that is the reproduction, generally binary fission, and the filamentous BGA are reproduced by the fragmentation. Clear? This is the structure of the cyanobacteria. Clear? I hope you are understand very well. So you note down it. So students, it is the structure of the diagram of the cyanobacteria. We make a two diagram, a single cell and a colony form. Clear? We discussed in cyanobacteria the cell are divided into two parts, the cell wall covering and second the cytoplasm. Clear? And cell wall, outer covering, and it is a jettious layer. So we can say similar to the eubacteria. Similar to the eubacteria, the three main parts are present in the cell structure. Three main parts. One is the first the cell envelope, second one is the cytoplasm, and third one is the nucleoid. Clear? So the first one is known as the cell envelope, and in these three are known as the cell envelope. Clear? In cell envelope, the gelatinous layer, a outer layer present the cell wall, the gelatinous layer, mucilage layer are present here, and second one is the cell wall. It is similar to the gram-negative bacteria, and third one is the cell membrane. Clear? And second part is known as the cytoplasm. Second one is the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is divided in two parts, outer part or inner part. So we can say the part in inner side is known as the peripheral cytoplasm, and second is the central cytoplasm. We had discussed earlier the peripheral cytoplasm and central cytoplasm. Peripheral cytoplasm contain the lamellas, and these lamellas contain the granules, and these are the photosynthetic lamellas. They are structure known as the photosynthetic lamellas, and these lamellas are contain the phycobilosomes. These are the pigment are present here. Clear? And second one is the central cytoplasm. Central cytoplasm contain the granules or lipid granules, alpha beta granules. These are the protein granules, lipid granules, and some starch granules are present here. Cyanophile starch granules. These are the starch granules. Cyanophile starch granules, alpha granules and beta granules. These are present here. So the cytoplasm are divided into two parts, outer part or inner parts. Clear? Peripheral parts, central parts, and in the center region, the core region, the nucleus are present. Nucleus means incipient nucleus are present, and due to the incipient nucleus, it is known as the monera. Clear? It includes the monera in bacteria, and it is a circular DNA are present. DNA is without stone protein. Clear? So it is a nucleoid or incipient nucleus, and outermost is the gelatinous layer. Due to the gelatinous layer in the rainy season, it is sleeping in nature. ठीक है, फिसल जाते हैं. जैसे आपने देखा बरसात में जब होता है मौसम, तो मिट्टी पैर रखने में फिसल जाता है पैर, तो उसका रीजन क्या होता है? ये साइनोबैक्टीरियाज होते हैं, ब्लू ग्रीन एल्गीज होती हैं. ठीक है, तो इट इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ए सिंगल सेल ऑफ साइनोबैक्टीरिया. क्लियर? We have discussed the cell envelope, then second cytoplasm, then the center part of the is nucleus. Clear? There are three parts. It is the nostoc colony. It is nostoc colony. There are so many cells are present. They are present form a filamentous-like structure, and these filamentous-like structure are contain the few cells are very important for the nitrogen fixation. It means these cells are known as the heterocyte cell, and these cells contain the spliced cell or modified cells, and in these cells the nitrogen fixation gene are present, and these cells are responsible for the nitrogen fixation or the N2 fixation. These cells are responsible for the nitrogen fixation. These cells are the heterocyte cell. In question for middle exam, the A and B, there are two type question. A is the normal cell and B is the heterocyte cell. Clear? So we can say in a nostoc colony, the seven heterocytes are present. These cells are covered with thick covering and contain a nitrogen fixation gene. Clear? So it is a nostoc colony with the covering of the gelatinous sheet. Clear? So it is a single cell and it is the colony form. Clear? Then we discuss the next point, that the economic importance of the cyanobacteria. Clear? Or we can say BZA, economic importance of the cyanobacteria, and BZA, blue green algae. So there are so many useful activities of the cyanobacteria, and out of them few are here. First one is the nostoc and avena. Nostoc and avena, these are the example of the cyanobacteria, they are very important example because these are representing the symbiotic or non-symbiotic form in both conditions. In symbiotic and non-symbiotic, in both conditions, they are fix the nitrogen. They are fix the nitrogen. So due to the fixation of the nitrogen, they increase the fertility of soil. We can say Nostoc and amina, they provide the soil fertility. Soil fertility means because these members of the cyanobacteria are fix the atmospheric nitrogen and they may be symbiotic or non-symbiotic form, and these nitrogen are increase the fertility of the soil. Clear? Say increase the provide the fertility of soils, first thing. Second one is the spirulina. An example is spirulina is another bacteria, cyanobacteria. Spirulina is a single cell bacteria, so it is also known as the SCP. It is known as the SCP. The full form of SCP, single cell protein. Single cell protein means it is a single cell unicellular organism, and it is the rich source of the protein, that known as the single cell protein. Clear? Generally in market the protein X, generally in the pregnant ladies and the weaker boys, the doctor prescribe a protein powder. The gym boy also are utilize the Enduramass and different type of the powders. So many pregnant lady to the child, we are eating the Horlicks, like Complan, like as a Bournvita, so many type of the protein, milkshake protein. So the powder are available in the market. Maximum both are the powder are available for the health of the human being. For the weight gain of the human being, powder are present in the market. All are contain a powder, that is the spirulina powder. When you use protein X and your Bournvita and Horlicks and Complan, when we study the content of these component of these packing, we have a name, the spirulina powder. Protein X, the naming is the spirulina powder. What is spirulina powder? Spirulina is a algae, and that algae grow in the cyanobacteria, grow in the water, and we are obtain these spirulina from the water, and we are dye them and make a powder. This powder is increase your stamina in a particular way. Clear? So बाज़ार में जितने भी हमारे पास जो हेल्थ ड्रिंक आते हैं, हेल्थ ड्रिंक मतलब पाउडर जो आते हैं, जैसे जिम वालों के लिए आपके आते हैं, जैसे आपके प्रेग्नेंट लेडी को प्रोटीन भी लेकर जाता है, जो बच्चा कमज़ोर होता है इसमें प्रोटीन डिफिशिएंसी होती है, प्रोटीन एक्स पे आता है. तो प्रोटीन से रिलेटेड जितने भी मार्केट में हमारे पास पाउडर आते हैं, उन सभी में स्पाइरुलिना पाउडर आता है. क्या आता है? स्पाइरुलिना पाउडर. ठीक है, आप किसी भी डब्बे में जो कंटेंट लिखे होते हैं उसको चेक कीजिए, आपको वहाँ पर एक वर्ड मिलेगा स्पाइरुलिना पाउडर. ठीक है, तो स्पाइरुलिना पाउडर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द प्रोटीन. इट इज़ अ रिच सोर्स ऑफ द प्रोटीन, सो इट इज़ नोन एज द सिंगल सेल प्रोटीन. वी आर डिस्कस टू टाइप ऑफ द single cell protein product. Chlorella is the algae product, and it is the cyanobacteria. Spirulina is known as the SCP, single cell protein, because it is the resource of the protein. It is also known as space algae. It is known as the space, because the scientists they are going into space in the different missions, so they are in a plane, in their craft, they exhibit this type of the algae. The chlorella and the spirulina both are known as the space algae, because both have three main functions, because they are edible. ठीक है, क्या आता है स्पेस में जो साइंटिस्ट खाते हैं. क्लियर? दीज आर द एडिबल. सेकेंड वन इज दे आर प्रोवाइड द ऑक्सीजन, स्पेस में ऑक्सीजन प्रोवाइड कराते हैं. क्लियर? एंड थर्ड वन इज दी आर द डिकम्पोज ऑफ द प्लेन. जो भी हमारे पास एयरक्राफ्ट होता है, डेट उसका जो जितना भी डिवाइस होता है, ह्यूमन में डिवाइस होता है, उसको वो डिकम्पोज कर देते हैं. ठीक है, तो तीनों काम करते हैं, डिकम्पोजिशन भी करते हैं, कोई कहीं भी हो सकता है, इजीली ग्रो कर जाता है। सेकंड, ये खाने काम आता है, ठीक है, प्रोटीन का सोर्स खाने काम आता है। और तीसरा, ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ द लाइट इट प्रोवाइड द ऑक्सीजन, जिससे ऑक्सीजन फॉर्म होती है। क्लियर? सो स्पाइरुलिना ए साइनोबैक्टीरिया, इट इज नोन एज स्पेस एल्गी। क्लियर? एंड प्रेजेंट टाइम इट इज द मोर फूड एनिमल्स। प्रेजेंट टाइम में एनिमल्स, ह्यूमन बीइंग तो यूटिलाइज करता है। तो प्रेजेंट टाइम में जितने भी हमारे पास फार्मर्स होते हैं, दो जितने भी हमारे डेयरी फार्म होते हैं, उसमें काउ एंड बफलो, हॉर्स, उनको खाने के लिए स्पाइरुलिना पाउडर दिया जाता है। ठीक है, एज ए ग्रीन मैन्योर जो फॉर्म होता है उसमें भी देते हैं लोग, मैन्योर के लिए यूज होता है। दे farmer growing the spirulina in your field, and then in particular in pond, and then they are utilized and they are provide the as a food of the cow and buffalo. So the quality of the milk and the protein of the milk is increased. So spirulina is a proteinous food for the animals, particularly dairy farm. Clear? Next one is the nostoc, Scytoderma and Alloceria. These are different species of the cyanobacteria. These are increase the soil fertility because maximum cyanobacteria are release the acidic secretion, and these secretion are utilized to increase the fertility of soil, because in the ooser soil and in alkaline soil, the sterile soil, and when they are grow in this particular area in this type of soil, they release some chemical, acidic chemicals, so the fertility of the soil increase. So we can say the gives fertility to sterile, alkaline and ooser soil. They secrete the acidic chemicals. Due to these acidic chemicals, the soils are converted to the fertile soil. The ooser soil converted to the fertile soil. Clear? Next, the Anabaena and Spirulina. These are the two, Anabaena and Spirulina. These are the used in a grain manure. Present time these algae, cyanobacteria, BGA are utilized as a green manure. Clear? So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the useful activity of the cyanobacteria. Clear? Next one is the Oscitoria. Oscitoria, Anabaena, Alloceria, Scytoderma, the different species of these cyanobacteria are very useful in the pond and lake, because they inhibit the mosquito larva growth. Why they are important? Because these are inhibit the growth of the mosquito larva in water. These are the inhibit the growth of mosquito larva in water. So mosquito larva is not growing in the particular water, so water is purified. Clear? So these are the useful activities of the cyanobacteria. Then we discuss second thing is the harmful activity of the cyanobacteria. What are the harmful activities? First is the water bloom. Water bloom. Water bloom is a very important feature. You know very well, आप सबने देखा होगा, बहुत सिंपल चीज़ है. अपने यहाँ घर के बाहर गायों को पीने के लिए पानी रखे जाता है, टंकियाँ रखी जाती हैं, ठीक है. तो उसमें पानी भर जाता है, तो आपने देखा होगा अगर उसमें लगातार पानी डालते हैं, उसकी सफाई नहीं करते, तो उसमें पूरे एक ग्रीन कलर की एक एल्गी का वो बन जाता है, जाल बन जाता है, ठीक है ना, बन जाता है, ब्लूइश कलर का पूरा नेट बन जाता है. दैट स्ट्रक्चर इज वाटर ब्लूम, जिसे हम बोलते हैं काई. क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग? काई बोलते हैं. एक्चुअली काई तो होती है, उसमें बहुत सारे साइनोबैक्टीरिया भी होते हैं और एल्गी भी होती है. जैसे स्पाइरुलिना एल्गी भी होती है, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ द एल्गीज, आपका स्पायरोगायरा होती है. तो फ्लामेंटस एल्गी आर प्रेजेंट, फ्लामेंटस एल्गी भी होती है, पर साइनोबैक्टीरिया ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट. तो अपने आसपास जो पॉन्ड होता है, अपने आसपास तालाब होता है, पानी भरा होता है, किसी भी गड्ढे भरा होता है, या जहाँ पानी स्टोर होता है वो पानी फ्लोट में नहीं है, बहता हुआ पानी नहीं है, फ्लो नहीं कर रहा है, स्टेबल है, तो वहाँ पे क्या होगा? द एल्गी आर ग्रो, द ब्लू ग्रीन एल्गी आर ग्रो एंड दे आर स्प्रेड इन ह्यूज अमाउंट एंड इट कवर्ड विद द वाटर. वो पूरे वाटर को कर देगी, कवर कर लेगी, ठीक है ना. दैट कंडीशन नोन एज द वाटर ब्लूम. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? वाटर ब्लूम. कैसे बोलते हैं? व्हाट द वाटर ब्लूम? excessive growth of the cyanobacteria in water and that pollute the water. How it pollute? There are two ways of the pollution. Like when the algae are increase their amount in very high and very high in large quantity and they cover the water area, so they are utilize the dissolved oxygen, they utilize the water oxygen. Clear? When the algae, these cyanobacteria are covered the surface of the water, then these cyanobacteria utilize the oxygen from the water. So deficiency of the water inside the deficiency of the oxygen in water. So deficiency of oxygen in water, and due to the deficiency, the living organism, other organisms those are present in the water, they are die, and water is polluted and smelly. ठीक है, पानी है, पानी के ऊपर एल्गी है कवर हो गई, तो क्या होगा, डिजोल्व ऑक्सीजन पानी के अंदर यूटिलाइज हो गई, पानी में क्या हो गया, डिफिशिएंसी हो गई किसकी, वाटर की, जो वाटर उसमें क्या हो गया, ऑक्सीजन की डिफिशिएंसी हो गई, तो उससे क्या होगा बच्चों, पानी में जो मछली है, फिश हैं, दूसरे जो लार्वाज हैं, स्मॉल ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं जो पानी में रहते हैं, उनमें क्या हो जाएगी, डेथ नस हो जाएगी, क्या हो जाएगी, डेथ, और डेथ होगी तो क्या होगा, पानी में बदबू, स्मेल आना स्टार्ट हो जाएगी, सड़ना शुरू हो जाएगा। क्लियर है? डेट इज द वाटर ब्लू। क्लियर? इसके अलावा ये द फर्स्ट थिंग है डिफिशिएंसी ऑफ द ऑक्सीजन। क्लियर? सेकंड आता है डेथ फैक्टर। डेथ फैक्टर मीन्स सम साइनोबैक्टीरिया आर रिलीज ए टॉक्सिन मटेरियल, a toxin substance in water. When the water balloon is formed, so some algae, cyanobacteria are BZA are release the toxic substance, and these toxic substances are known as the death factor. They are toxic for the animals, so the animal are die by these substance. So the water again polluted or smelly in nature. Clear? There are two ways: deficiency of oxygen. Second, releasing the toxic substance. Both are involved in the water bloom. Clear? So first one is the water bloom, excessive growth of the cyanobacteria in water that polluted the water. In this process, deficiency of the oxygen in water and water are polluted or smelly. Second, the secret toxin. Some cyanobacteria are secret the toxin. These toxins are known as the death factor. This is known as the death factor. Clear? So there are so many species of the Anabaena and Microcystis. Those are the Microcystis are release the toxin. Anabaena not release the toxin, but Microcystis are release the toxin. Clear? The water bloom. Clear? Excessive growth of the cyanobacteria in the water surface. Clear? And they pollute the water. The pollution of the water may be two types, due to the deficiency of oxygen and due to the toxic material. Clear? The water is polluted and smell in nature. Okay, different type of the odor are present in the water. Second is the pollutant the water. Oscillatoria species. Some Oscillatoria species are spreading in the water and they are polluting the water. Clear? Here the Oscillatoria inhibit the growth of mosquito larvae, the positive. Here Oscillatoria species are the polluted the water. Clear? They are present in the water tank. Actually they are different. When they present in the water tank, जो हमारे घर में टंकियाँ होती हैं या सीमेंटेड जो टैंक होते हैं स्कूलों के अंदर या बिल्डिंगों के अंदर होते हैं, पानी टैंक जिनकी सफाई नहीं होती है, लंबे समय से हैं, और उसमें एयरेशन होता था, एयर अगर पास होती है, ओपनिंग है वो, तो उसमें क्या होगा, वाटर टैंक में द Oscillatoria algae आर या साइनोबैक्टीरिया आर जर्मिनेट, दे आर ग्रो. ठीक है? अंडरग्राउंड टैंक होते हैं पानी के अंदर, जिसको हम कभी भी खोलते हैं, सफाई नहीं करते हैं उनकी, तो उसमें भी स्मेल पैदा होती है पोल्यूटेड वाटर. उसमें जो Oscillatoria स्पीसीज होती है, दे आर इंक्रीज देयर ग्रोथ, दे आर इंक्रीज देयर नंबर एंड द पोल्यूटेड द वाटर. क्लियर? सो व्हाट इज द वाटर? Third one is the salinity in more wet process. wet places. अभी बताया था मैंने आपको. The cyanobacteria contain the gelatinous layer, and due to the rainy season, these gelatinous layer are slippery nature. आप जा रहे हैं रास्ते में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आपको पता है बरसात हो गई है तो उस मिट्टी में जाते हैं तो पैर स्लिप होता है हमारा. क्यों स्लिपिंग क्यों जाती है? बिकॉज द साइनोबैक्टीरिया इन द प्रेजेंस सॉइल एंड वाटर जो होते हैं दे आर जेटिस कंटेन जेटिस लेयर एंड ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ वाटर जेटिस लेयर स्वेल अप फूल जाती है एंड दे आर स्लिपी इन नेचर. तो रिवुलेरिया एंड स्कार्टोनिमा, रिवुलेरिया एंड स्कार्टोनिमा दे आर द स्लिपी इन द वेट प्लेस. क्लियर? So these are the harmful activity of the cyanobacteria. Clear? So we have discussed the what is the cyanobacteria. First, the comparison of the cyanobacteria and eubacteria. Second, the structure of the cyanobacteria. Third, the diagrammatic of the cyanobacteria in single form and colony form. And then we have discussed last one is the economic importance of the cyanobacteria. Clear? So here the cyanobacteria is completely finished, and I hope that you know very understand very well. Clear? So please note down here.